Hey guys, how you going? Welcome. Apologies for the delay. Zoom and Facebook were having a communication challenge. They weren't wanting to talk to each other, but it was probably quite well because Annie was just running just a little bit late. I know how she hates to be late and likes to be organized, but there was a few issues with the bus, or she saw an accident or something. I'm sure she'll be able to explain it for us. But guys, welcome to this second hot seat appearance for the Marathon 260. Annie, how are you doing tonight, mate? Or this morning for you?
Oh my God, it's been very hectic, but I managed to be on time. I actually was on time. It was obviously when you have to rush somewhere, there will always be some challenges which you have to be prepared for. And I still managed to overcome it, and I'm here.
Absolutely, well done, well done. Actually, you remind me. I remember back when I was learning my trade in sales, our sales manager said to me, he said, you know, or said to all of us, he said, if I said that you needed to be at the airport to pick someone up, when it was a really important customer or client, when would you go out? And he said, well, it's an hour to get to the airport from here, so I'd leave here an hour and a half before. And he goes, okay, that's great. You hit an accident on the motorway and all of a sudden you're late. And now all the sales cancelled. I was like, good point. And he goes, now imagine there's $1 million at stake. When are you going out to the airport? And I went the day before.
That's a good one. Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for inviting me here today. Yesterday I saw this first hot seat. Yesterday? Yeah,
day before.
Yeah.
Day before.
Oh my God, the days are flying. And yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here and you know, be on this topic and explain how I see it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, it's always good to have you here, mate. There's quite a few people starting to pile into this live stream now, which is awesome. Good to see, guys. If you do have questions, feel free to ask them. We are about a 30-second delay between what we're talking about and how it shows up on the live stream, but I will do my best to look at that. So obviously, Annie, we're here. We've got a great promotion run at the moment. Mila ran a webinar about an hour and a half, two and a half hours ago about what Marathon 260 was and what it detailed. And I'll be honest, mate, I left that webinar incredibly excited. I mean, I knew what was going on, but I'm even more excited now. How about you?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every time, every time someone tries to explain, what this marathon is about, you can see how different people see this marathon. What value it is they see in this marathon, and you can pick, different ideas and different kind of vision, where we want to go with this marathon. But I guess the goal is one, for us all to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. I was actually talking to Neil a little bit earlier, and of course, obviously he was on the hot seat the other night. He shared his experience and where he's been, and we just were talking about the absolute I don't know what's the best way to put it, the not the importance, but the clarity and outcomes that can come from something like this, and how much growth it means for the company and for the people as well, and how it can be translated into so many different areas. It's not just about NEEW. These are skills that you can take anywhere. And as Mila said this afternoon, or this evening, this morning, depending on where you are in the world, the investment skills are things that you can transfer that you're going to be able to use for years and years and years to come.
Yeah. I think there was some... No, sorry. I think it was some internet connection. I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It wasn't really a question. It was more a statement. So with that,
okay.
That does lead us into a question, my friend. So obviously you've been involved with the company. Actually, tell us a little bit about your story and how you got involved with the company, what it's meant for you, what the training that you've done so far has meant for you, and how that's reflected in the results in your business.
Okay, now I got it. Well, guys, for those who don't know me, I'm in the company since before even at that time Swig was created. So I'm quite from the beginning, and I will tell you that this journey has been extraordinary. Like, it's been amazing. even yesterday, before I was preparing for this call, I was actually looking into my statistics, because from the moment that I kind of actively start, doing this job, I've been recording my working journal. I don't know who has this journal, but for those who passed Master Profi in 2016 or even 2015, we were giving like a working journal where you could put your dreams and goals and contact list, the director's plan, your plan that you're planning, and a real plan where you have to put your structure, how the structure is growing in terms of the numbers, registrations, and also in terms of the volume that you're bringing into the company. So me being in sales before this company, I thought like, well, I've been in sales. I've been, organizing big conferences and events. Like I've been speaking to DMs, decision makers, CEOs, managing directors, budget holders, influencers in the big companies like Airbus and, Boeing, and like big military companies. So when I lost my job in 2016 from this sales job, and joined this company on a full-time base, Armin told me, well, Annette, you have to pass the Master Profi. And I said, nah, I've been in sales. I know how to talk to, people. I know how to close the deals. I know how to approach, what questions to ask, and so on. But you see, like that system, what I learned, the sales that I learned in the previous company was the system they wanted me to work for, like by which system I had to work. Here, you have a different system. You have a different approach. You have to follow different steps. And when I decided to join this company on a full-time base, I was looking at my statistics now. In 2016 July, I had 104 people in 5 lines downline, like 5 lines down my,
Yep.
in my downline, right? And that was the first time I decided to pass the Master Profi training. What I did this Master Profi because Armin told me to do so, right? So I had to tick the box and I had to pass the Master Profi training. But you see what I did pass Master Profi training as I ticked the box, but I didn't follow the system. I still was going by my system, the one I know, because I know the best, right? What do you know, Armin's? Like, you never been in sales. You were working in a hotel. I worked in sales. I know the best. Okay, 1 year later, I checked my records. In 2017, 2nd of July, like 1 year later, I had only grown by 700 people in my structure, 853 people I had. Now it was in 7 lines, so 7 down line down. And that's when I decided to pass second time my Master Profi. And guys, in a year time after this Master Profi, my downline grow into 15,000 people in 40 levels, something like that, right? So what was the difference between the first and second Master Profi? Well, I decided not to be the smartest person in the room. And I decided that I have to follow the people who have done it already, who are successful in this company. They are my coaches. They are my mentors. They are the ones that I have to follow. So as some people say, like, what is the secret to success? Well, my secret was the system to my success, which I started to follow. And when we decide that we are not smartest people in the room, and when we leave, our previous experience in the past and start kind of from the fresh paper, clean paper, right? Then you start adapting the skills and knowledge, to grow in this company. Yeah. So I want to tell you that this training that we are about to start, 260 marathon, I did not pass the first time. I didn't go when it was in 2014. Armin did. Other top earners in this company, they did. So I'm not going to miss this opportunity this time. I will go for it, because the difference, what Mila said in today's webinar, is that, you see the Master Profi that I passed, you finish the Master Profi, you go home and you start doing the work, but you don't have these kind of follow-ups every day or every week, with the coaches, because there was only few coaches around us, that could potentially help us. This 260 marathon is going to be like, I can't wait to start it, because you're going to have the mentors and coaches with you in this marathon for 260 days, going and doing the same tasks and whatever different things we will have to do, they will do it. And you want to be like them, or you want to be better than them, then you have to do better than them.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you just, I want to just reiterate what you just said. You know, they're going to be here. We're going to be in there doing it, right? All the coaches, all the trainers, all the leaders, they're going to be in there doing it as well. They're going to be replicating the results that they've already had. Because for me, I listened to Mila this afternoon. I already had this in my mind anyway, but I was like, wow, imagine being so excited. Imagine being like a kid with a new toy. Okay, I've been in the business 3 years. I've had some results, you know, I've got some income. But imagine me, I'm just like, for me, I'm going, well, I'm going to strip it right back. And I'm going to pretend like I'm just seeing this for the first time, like I'm just entering the business. I've hit president rank. Great. No, so what? Doesn't matter. I'm an agent. I'm starting here today as an agent, and I'm going to see what rank I can get starting from that 260. So we're all on a level playing field as far as I'm concerned, because I'm looking at it through fresh eyes. And I think that for us, you know, that have been around a little bit, that's probably really key for getting better results. And we are literally going to be in the trenches with everyone else doing exactly what we're saying we should be doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. And in my invitation, I also kind of look at this training in such a way that, guys, have you ever wanted to learn something that you never done before, something that you never know how to do it? Like, as I gave an example, like when we were kids and we wanted to learn to ride a bike, right? So it's not enough of just buying the bike and looking at it and deciding, yes, I'm going to ride the bike, I know how to ride it. No, you have to make actions, right? You need someone who will teach you how to get on a bike, how to, you know, balance yourself on the bike, you know, how to do the pedaling, you know, how to move the steer wheel like left and right, you know, how not to fall down. But with the first time, maybe it's not going to work. You will have to go, you will fail, you're going to stand up, you're going to get on a bike, you're going to do it again and again and again. But like most of the times, you have someone who teach you how to do it. So you have, you know, your parents or your older brothers or sisters who teach you how to ride the bike. And then within the time, whether it's take days or weeks, but at some point you will learn how to ride the bike. Or, for example, how to do the swimming. You know, it's not enough of just looking at the water and decide, yeah, I know how to swim. You need to go into the water. You need to overcome the fear. Oh.
We still got you?
Yeah, you're here, yeah. So I just read it. You know, you have to overcome the fear of, can you see me, yeah? Because my phone played around. You need to overcome the fear and actually get in the water and get someone's help, you know, to show you how to, you know, get on top of the water and start swimming. And it's not going to work from maybe from first time or, you know, the few next times, but at some point you're going to learn it. Or different language. It's not enough of just buying the dictionary, looking at it and deciding, I will learn Spanish. You have to actually open the dictionary. You have to buy the grammar books. You need to have a teacher. There's always someone who will help us, you know, to learn some new things. So this 260 marathon is for those who want to become successful, for those who want to achieve their dreams, their goals, you know, and they receive the great result. You're not going to be here on your own. You will be here with the coaches who've done it. You know, those who have already in this company for a long time, the top earners, top check earners in the company, you know, who have achieved a lot of things and living the life they want. 260 days, is that a lot? I don't think so, because I calculated. If you go to school for 12 years, it's 4,032 days of your life. This is only 6.4% to what you have to do in this marathon. Or if you go to university for approximately average 4 years, those are 1,344 days if you do it like every day without a break of Saturday, Sunday, which is only 19.34% that you have to do in marathon. But here's the thing, guys. While you're in a school or university, you have to get the certificates to start earning the money, right? Or to do what you are learning to do, who you want to become. But here in marathon, you are doing and earning. And you're earning from people who've done it, not from the people who are reading from the books, like in universities and schools, you know, who maybe never built a business or they never, you know, did any scientific work, you know. Here are the people, specialists, professionals, who will guide you to your success.
And so I've got a question that follows on from that, Annie. You know, you've said that marathon's about 6-point-something% of what you'd spend at school and about 19% of what you'd spend at university. For that 6% and 19%, are you going to come out of university or school with a business built that's earning money? With a business built that's earning money?
No. Most likely no. I'm not saying 100% no. There might be some percent that they have family businesses, but not your business, like your business.
So what you're saying is that we spend 20% of the time that we would have spent at a university here. We're going to come out with a much sounder education in financial literacy. We're actually going to have the foundations for building a business, and we're going to be putting money in our pocket within those 260 days. Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, if you're listening, if you think that's kind of exciting, give us a 1. There's about a 30-second delay, so I'll wait for that to come through. But look, you've still got plenty of time to get involved with it. We've got what? It's the 20. What today? This is the 24th today. I should know it's Friday, the 24th. Okay, we've got until the 2nd until it starts. You've got until the end of this month, so you've got roughly 7 days in order to get that discount at $500, because after the first, or on the first, it goes up to $800 plus the $100 a month for the tuition fee. So right now is the best time you're going to get it, because what does it come with, Annie? What do we get? What do we get for that money for entering Marathon260?
Well, you get professional coaches coaching you to how to get through, to get you on the right path and doing the right things. And as I said, we're not going to teach you, we're going to work together. We're going to be in one team, for the next 260 days. And where else you can get, the CEO coming to you and actually teaching you right now, to become successful. This is like an incredible opportunity for all of us, myself including. Every time Andrey is teaching something or just giving some his knowledge and experience is something like that you come by, like outside. And here for 260 within the 260 days, you're gonna get a lot of their experience and wisdom, probably, if we can say that. What else we're gonna get? Well, we're gonna get what else we're gonna get? Help me, Andrey.
Of course, we're getting the Venti 2020 tickets to Moscow,
oh my God,
which is,
Lord.
I mean, we heard today those tickets, when they go on sale, are going to be $1,000 each. So, when you put them together, you're like, wow, that's massive, massive value, because not only are you getting everything that you've just mentioned, you're getting the ongoing mentorship, the training, the support system, the roadmap to get there. You're getting 5,000 crew up front, and then another 1,000 per 100. So that you great value for money with the crew, plus the program that's going to ultimately set you free.
You see, I haven't even thought about these kind of things. I didn't even think about that I'm going to get the event ticket. I didn't think even about my tokens that I'm going to get, which is like, wow, it's a bonus to me. But I would do this anyway, whether there is an event ticket or not, whether there are some tokens or not, I will still do it, because I see, how much value I will get out of this 260 marathon, and I will be able to buy event ticket myself. I don't need for the company to buy, because I know I can do it. I know I am capable of doing it and achieving the results I want, because I'm committed to it. Guys, for those who you are not sure yet, you need to draw 2 islands. One island on the island that you are living right now, and probably most 90% of population, and then you have to draw the other island, where lives 10% of people, as an example, right? So you need to decide that, whether you want to get to the other island or not. But remember that there are some sharks in the water, so you cannot swim, because you're probably not going to get to another island. But what you need to do, you need to build the bridge. So you need to figure out whether you want to build a bridge and how fast you want to build that bridge, because on the other island there are people who will help you to build that bridge faster. You can do it on your own, or you can get the help from the people who already managed to do that and just follow their footsteps, the blueprints, and they will help you to build the bridge faster so you can get on the other side of the island. It's that commitment that you have to make, whether you want to stay and live the life that it is right now, or you want to get and make this year the best year of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, it's exactly as I said the other night. I said there's 3 things you need to succeed in that. And remember, I couldn't remember the third one, even though I'd just written it that day. But that is, you need a roadmap, right? You need a roadmap. You need a support structure, and you need mentorship. You're going to get all 3 of those things with this program. And the best part is you're going to have a lot of fun along the way, and you're probably going to make some money as well. And then we're all going to catch up and have a massive party in Russia. And I think that's pretty cool.
And other things, like I've been speaking to some people, and they said, well, it's not fair. It's not fair that we can get the 70 ticket given if we have to go and just do this marathon and do the homework. And I'm just wondering to myself, what is fair in this life at all? You have to go to university, pay like £9,000 in London, to become, for 1 year, to become a doctor. The doctors that save our lives, people's lives out there every day, and there are not enough doctors, and they asking universities to pay 9,000 for 1 year. And it's not only 4 years, guys. The doctors have to continuously learn and educate themselves. Is that fair? No. What else is fair in a life? There are is that fair how the tax, the government is taking away from kids in school, like lunch or lunch, how to think that, they take off the lunch, free lunch from schools. For some kids, maybe that's like the only warm food that they can get in the school. They're taken away. Is that fair? I think this deal here is quite fair, guys. Andrey Khovratov is giving you bonuses, gifts, like event ticket. He's giving you the tokens. All he wants from you is the commitment, for us all together put an effort in this company, because we are all co-owners of this company, to make it successful, to make it to the results and to make this vision accomplished as soon as we can. But for that, he cannot do it on his own. He needs your help. We need your help. We need to, come together and do this till the end. And for that, he's giving you these bonuses. Is that fair? I think it's quite fair.
I think it's really good, and it's a good segue into, guys, why are we doing this? I mean, it's all good and well to get the skill set that we need. It's all good and well to start generating income for ourselves, because you've got to look after yourself first. I mean, you think about when you're on an aircraft and they do the demonstration and they say, put your own mask on before you assist other people. You've got to help yourself first, and this is absolutely doing that. But let's think about the bigger mission for a second. Andrey's vision was to create 1 million millionaires, but most people, that's pretty much where they stop. They go, oh, cool, he wants to create 1 million millionaires. But you've got to understand the reason why. Now, Andrey realized very early on in the piece that, guys, and let's be honest, Andrey's pretty free right now. He doesn't need to be banging his head against the wall, because realistically, there's a lot of headaches that come with doing something like this. He doesn't need to be doing that. He's self-made. He could be living quite happily in his mansion in Crimea, looking over the Black Sea with his family. He's got 2 young children, a beautiful wife. He could be there full time, but he's not. He's here. He's committed to this because he knows that by himself as a millionaire, he can't make that bigger impact globally. Yet if we can educate enough people to be able to be fiscally responsible themselves and raise their financial IQ, to be able to put more money in their pocket to get their money to work for them, then we can make a bigger impact globally. And if we can have some fun doing it along the way, I reckon that's a pretty cool idea. That's just me. I like having fun. I don't know, but it's a noble endeavor and a great idea. If you think it's a great idea, put a plus in the chat, because I'd love to see how many people agree with what I've just said and really enroll in that vision.
Yeah, we all make decisions in our lives and every day. I think, if we ever think how many decisions we make per day, we would be very surprised, what bus to take, what phone call to pick up, what message to send, or what to eat and what to drink, what clothes to wear. On a daily basis, we are making decisions. And here you have to make another decision. Whether it's no, yes, but you have to make a decision. don't create excuses why not to, if you can, right? Because, you know, those excuses will be like, if you if you think more, you will start doubting more, and it will lead to less actions, and it will lead again to the thinking, doubting, less actions, and so on in the circle. You have to make 5-second decision. Yes, I want, you know, to achieve, like, write down your goals first, write down your dreams, and then make a 5-second decision whether you can make it this, you know, you can access these goals and dreams and make these results you want on your own or not. 5-second decision.
Absolutely.
And if you say no, you cannot, then you know what you need to do. Go and purchase Marathon 260.
Yep. So guys, look, it is 8 o'clock. I have got another call that I've got to jump on, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which way you look at it. It means I'm busy, which is nice. We did start a little bit late, but guys, I hope you've had value from here. I've got a couple of questions. I did ask them the other night. I'll ask them again now. Can you see, or no, let me rephrase that. Let me restart that. Are you committed to making yourself and your business a priority this year? Just give us a yes in the chat if you are. If you are committed to making yourself and your business a priority in 2020. If you're committed to that, give us a yes in the chat. If you're not, then say no, and that's okay. You've just invested 20 minutes with us. Who knows? Now, I'm sure they'll come up. Now, the next question I'm going to ask on top of that is, well, okay, if you are committed to that, can you see how a support system, a roadmap, and mentorship could help you have an amazing life in 2020? How it could assist you to achieve all of the outcomes and dreams, desires, goals that you have? Now, you know, if it was yes for the first, it's probably going to be a yes for the second one. So the third and final question then is, when's now a good time to register for Marathon 260 and get on board with it? You know, you've got to get ego out of the way. You've got to stop thinking, oh, I know better than them, or oh, there's nothing I could learn from those people. You've got to put forward. You've got to ask yourself a question: do I want results? If it's yes, then you move forward. If it's no, then you don't. It's really simple. Don't overanalyze it. And Annie's right. 5 seconds. I said it the other night. Mel Robbins, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a decision and go. Here's the thing about entrepreneurs, and I sincerely hope you're all entrepreneurs, right? Here's the thing. They make decisions quickly and change them seldomly. So you need to get into that mindset that they have it. Are you going to get all the answers right? No, of course not, but that's part of learning. In this case here, I don't think you're going to go wrong. I think you're onto a winning ticket, because this is literally somebody holding your hand, taking you all the way to create a lifestyle and an income that you want.
Perfectly said. And before we finish, I also, for those who maybe haven't planned their year yet and you're about to do it, and for you to make a decision whether you want to go for 260 marathon or not, which I hope you will, you need to create a plan, right? Because firstly, you need the dreams, and then you need the plan, and then you need to make an actions, right? Because only with the plan, it's not enough. So you have to make action. So Marathon 260 would be your action, and actually participating and committing yourself. But for you to kind of think about your dreams and goals, I came across one book that asked to put your goals and dreams in following sections. Section 1 is about your freedom and your development. And in this section, write 5 things that you want to improve in 2020, you know, whether reading books or, for example, to create new skills, learn some, I don't know, different language, whatever it is, you know, for your freedom and development. The second direction of what you have to think about is about your relationship, whether a relationship in your family, relationship with the other person. Maybe you don't have a relationship with anyone and you need to create one. You know, whatever it is, like 5 things that you need to think about in 2020. Then the third one is your health and your fun time, your relaxing time. Think about, again, what do you want to do this year? You know, what holidays you want to go, what things you want to see, what things you want to experience. Maybe you want to go, like what I have committed myself is to go every month and have a spa day, at least once a month, which I never had it. Yesterday I did it, and guys, today I'm like a new person. So I recommend, you know, you to think about also your free time, because you need to balance your life. You need to balance, you know, your work life and the private life. And the fourth thing is your career and your business. So here it comes, your goals and dreams within the company, or, when you want to see yourself and how you see yourself in this company in 2020, what volume you want to bring in, what registrations you want to make, wherever it is. Number 5 is the finances and your savings. Again, so how you want to see your money coming in, what is the financial situation every month. Maybe you want to make some investment, or whatever it is, just write it down, 5 things in this section as well. And number 6 is your spiritual level, how you're connecting with yourself, whether you go and do the meditation, or maybe you go once a year to I don't know, do some spiritual things. Again, write down 5 things that you want to do this year. And when you start writing and you start having all this, and I've done it, guys, I'm not teaching you something that I don't do, right? And at the same, Andrew and every other coach in this company, we are teaching you what we do. It will help you to understand where you are and what you want to achieve this year. And when I look at this, I realize that I need some help, because even the top earners in the world, they have mentors. Top, people, coaches in the world, speakers, actors, singers, they all have mentors. They are not there on their own. They have someone that helps them to go to get through the day, or to get through the months, or through the year. They're giving them, some support. So I need support as well. And I know the 260 marathon will help me to achieve some of my goals, which is written down there.
100%, mate. Well said. And yep, you're right. We're not telling anyone to do anything that we're not doing ourselves. I just thank you very much for sharing that, because what you shared, guys, if hopefully you were listening in, because what Annie just shared was amazingly powerful. I mean, I'm a big proponent of these things, right? Of pens and paper, because there's magic in it. You can literally, and I mean this, you can literally write your life. You can write, this is how this has happened, and I can speak to that in so many different ways. It's happened so many different times that I've written things down and they've happened, but I've written them as if they've happened. So my mind can't tell the difference. So much power in that. Thank you so much for sharing it, guys. If this has been useful to you tonight, just put a plus in the comments, and of course, make sure you share this out. If you're wondering if you've joined us and you're wondering what Marathon 260 is about, if you're one of my friends, hey, then hit me up and I'll let you know. If somebody's shared this video with you, it's because they care about you. You should absolutely get in touch with them. It will change your life and make 2020 one of the best you've ever experienced. I can almost guarantee it.
Last year, in 2018, I changed all my passwords. Well, it changed it again to New Life 2019, guys. And it was my new life of 2019. So this year I have a different, obviously, password for all my contacts, and it's even more powerful than it was in 2019. And I know it will happen because it happened last year. I really was thinking about this throughout the year. I made it happen. So I will make happen this year the best year of my life. So I hope you also are on the same wave as me, Andrew, and everyone else in this company.
100%. Annie, thank you so much for investing half an hour with us this evening, guys. I hope you've had value from it. We will be here again, same time, same place, on Sunday evening with none other than Armand Minix. So if you want to come and listen to what Armand has been through and how he's built a team of over 350,000 people and earned $1 million in the month of, in the last 12 months, right? He was recognized into the Hall of Fame at the GoPro event in Vegas for earning $1 million in a calendar year through his network, just his network, not his investments. So there's other money that came on his investments as well. So join in on Sunday night and find out exactly why, or Sunday morning if it is for you. Obviously in the UK, it'll be Sunday morning. Exactly what he's done to get to where he is. Guys, thanks for investing some time with us this evening. Again, Annie, thank you very much for coming and being with us. And we'll see you guys later. Good luck. And I'll see you on the marathon, because we're going to smash it out and make 2020 like you wouldn't believe. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Love you all.
Good night. I love you. Bye. Thank you.